So the role of liaison on our campus is a really important one. We bring people together from multiple parts of the institution to talk about these really important issues, student progress, student development, and so forth. And so being in that role is really an honor.
You know, I think the role is really important because it's an opportunity for me to represent my campus and the work that we're doing. And that also requires that I really have to have an awareness of all of the work that we're doing on campus. And so for me, it's holding me accountable to being aware of the work that we're doing, but then also to relay that in an impactful and powerful way, but also be able to step back and say, you know what? We don't know a lot about that, or we're not quite there yet. And so to also be honest about where some of our areas are for improvement are, as well as maybe where some of our failures have been.
I think for me, the UIA is always about this experience of zooming up to scale and then zooming down to the very particular. So maps, right? We zoomed up to scale. We're doing this at 11 universities. There's 10,000 students. And then I will zoom right down to that one student who's trying to decide, am I going to switch my major? And am I going to be off map? And how can I be successful here? And the opportunities we have in the UIA to work the scale aspect, but also to scale it down, so going in and out, I think is really powerful, and we don't often get to think about it those ways in higher education. I think the word that captures it best is transformative. So the UIA has been transformative for my institution, for these 11 institutions, in some ways for the post-secondary sector, and then personally, it has fundamentally shifted the way I think about my work and how I do it on my own campus.
The most valuable aspect is the relationships you build with the other universities. So I can call anyone at any of these universities and you cut to the chase. And if I call Rich Stanley at Arizona State and say, we've had a lot of growth in the last couple years, how do you handle growth? And Rich will return my call, and we typically talk within a day or two, or Tim Rennick or anyone else. And the ability to get, or they might say, you know, I'm not the guy, but I'm going to connect you with this person on my campus. So cutting down those barriers is just marvelous to get ideas and how you might go after questions. Without doubt, to me, that's the most important thing we have from this.